All right, back with you, Des Moines Capitals hockey, getting ready to bring you the third matchup this weekend for the varsity team, as they have had a big weekend. We all have had a big weekend of hockey. Capitals fall short yesterday, 2-1 to the Waterloo Warriors. And 6-3 to the Jets on Friday, so they are looking for a rebound here. Hi, Rob Paulus.
Hello.
Just talking about how the Capitals need a win here. Fall short Friday against the Jets and fall short last night 2-1 against the Waterloo Warriors. So I just want to say about yesterday's game, I mean, I asked the coaches after the game, what did you guys think? And they said that's the best game we've played all season. So they were not of course, they wanted to win, but they were not disappointed in the game at all. So
yeah, the overall, you just see the effort from the players and the fight they had in them yesterday, just to go for any loose puck, getting pucks on net, and just ran into a goaltender, that Paps down there, that just seemed to have a lid on the goal yesterday. And great goaltending by Waterloo kind of kept him in that game. I would say in that third period yesterday, the Capitals really took it to Waterloo, looking for them to have a complete game just like the JV did today.
So scoring leaders for the Waterloo Warriors, Ben Sinnott with 35 goals, Cole Lodisick with 33 assists, and Ben with 48 points on the season. Ben's got 92 minutes in penalties and 8 power play goals. J.P. Smith with 2 shorthanded goals, and Caleb Rasty with 13 wins for the Waterloo Warriors. Capitals come in here, probably not changing too much up from yesterday. Brett Baxter with 17 goals, Clark Kruger with 25 assists and 40 points on the season. Mason Port, 53 minutes in penalties. Brett Baxter with 7 power play goals and 3 shorthanded goals, and Olivia Magnuson with 5 wins. And those wins in the column for the goaltenders, they're all pretty much even there. So Waterloo comes in here, 22 games played, 19 wins, 2 losses, 1 overtime loss, 39 points on the season, good for first place in the Midwest High School League. 111 goals for, 40 goals against, 366 minutes in penalties. They are on a 3-game winning streak. Capitals set in 6th spot in the Midwest High School League, 18 games played, 14 wins, 4 losses, 28 points on the season. 90 goals for, 37 goals against, 274 minutes in penalties, and the Capitals currently on a 2-game losing streak, as they came into the weekend with a 11-game winning streak. So see if we can break that today. And I was talking about our next contest at Sioux City. I keep forgetting that we play Thursday night over in the Metro Ice Arena against the Des Moines Oak Leaves. So
yeah, we're off next weekend. But
so next weekend,
so
yeah, we're off.
Have a Thursday game, and it's the Mitten and hat throw.
Yep.
I think over there.
Nice job, Rob.
To support local shelters. Needing hats and new pairs of hats and gloves.
Yeah. So thanks for mentioning that. We'll have to make sure we mention that throughout the night here. Capitals starting lineup real quick here. Number 34, Knopfler, 27, Stiles, 3, Hubbard, 29, Baxter, 21, Kruger, and number 1, Bernie in net for the Capitals. 17 minutes up on the clock, and we are going to do the national anthem, or listen to the national anthem. All right, national anthem over with, and just a few minutes away from getting this game started. Capitals wearing their white jerseys going to your right on the screen. The Waterloo Warriors wearing the red going to your left on the screen. And let's hope we have another entertaining game like we did last night. Fun game to watch. Fun game to broadcast.
Yeah, pretty clean game yesterday too. You know, a handful of penalties, nothing too getting carried away. And both teams really relying on their skill play to play hockey, and that's a fun thing to watch. Fun game to watch last night, regardless of who came out on top or not. It was a shame someone had to lose that game, but that's the way it's played, and we'll see if the Capitals can sacrifice one, get 2 points at least out of this weekend.
I see Tony Dressen just jumped online here. Tony, get up here. Get your butt up here to the chili feed.
Yeah, get some chili.
Baxter with the face-off for the Capitals. And Capitals win the face-off over to Hubbard. Hubbard on the far boards. Back to play is Kanafa, and Waterloo brings it down, and the Capitals in the ring. Shot over the head of Bernie. Sit over to the far side. So Bernie getting the start today. Last night was Mazakowski. Bernie was in net Friday night against the Jets. Sent over to the near side, played by Stiles. Stiles up to Kruger. And here comes the Capitals back the other way. 3-on-3 coming back in. Shot off the goaltender into the protective netting. Nice shot by Kruger. 16:22 left in the first period. So, yeah, you guys stop out on Thursday night out to the Metro Ice Arena, take on the Des Moines Oakleys. Go buy yourself a pair of new mittens or hats, and be tossing those on the ice at some point of the night. Nice event the Oakleys put on. Sent over to the far side. Capitals can't keep it in, and here comes the Warriors back 2-on-2 coming back the other way across the blue line, down in the Capitals in the ring. Oh, shot just over the far side of Bernie. Shot on net, saved Bernie. Sent on the near side. Puck comes free, back up to Starr. Starr on the far side, Leprade. Leprade brings it down into the Capitals in the rink, down below the goal line. Tanner Christ out there for the Capitals with Webb, Leprade, Wiersma, and Myers. Shot on net, saved by Bernie, sent off into the corner. Warriors dump it down into the Capitals in the ring. Back to play is Myers. Myers back up to Webb. Webb over to the far side to Paulus. Siri pass out front. Shot over the head of the goaltender. Paulus with a nice opportunity there. Sent over to the far side, played by Davison. Davison leaves it there for Baxter. Siri pass out front. Paulus with a shot on net, saved by Rasty.
Couldn't get that puck elevated there.
And the Warriors bring it back the other way, down into the Capitals in the rink. Shot on net, saved by Bernie. He hangs on to it. 14:56 left in the first period. Face off to the glove side of the Warriors, or Capitals goaltender Bernie. Capitals win the face off, draw it over to the near side.
So here's the chess match going here. You got the matchup that the Capitals would like here against their second line.
Capitals with it now, right up through center ice. Kanafa with it. Kanafa all the way down on the far side. Tried a centering pass. Shot on net, save by Asney. And Porup with a nice shot on net. 14:32 left in the first period. Warriors win the faceoff. They draw it off the half boards, and that going to get a whistle as it went high up into the rafters here and hits one of the lights. Play is blown dead. Puck goes over to the far side, kept in by Hubbard. Hubbard on the half boards. Squeaks free all the way back out to center ice, played by Knopfler. Knopfler with it now. Sent over to the far side. Off the half boards up to Kruger. Kruger with it now. Down into the Warriors in the rink. Couldn't hang on to it. Back over to players Porp. At the blue line is Young. And delayed offsides on the Capitals. Back out to the blue line. Sent down into the Warriors into the rink. Played by Kruger. Couldn't hang on to it. The puck comes free all the way back out to center ice. To Wiersma. Wiersma to the far side to LaPrade. And the puck goes
kind of like the way the Capitals are trying to move the puck right now and not holding on to it, just looking for open guys and really distributing that puck, making Waterloo's defense work a little harder.
13:40 left in the first period. 0-0 hockey game. Warriors win the faceoff. They draw it up through center ice on the near side. Sinnott with it. All the way down there, leading score. Trying to wrap it around. Nice job by Wiersma. Stay with it. Tanner Chris with it now across the blue line. He's going to skate down the left side of the ice. All the way down into the Warriors in the rink. Chasing after this Star. Back up on the near side. Young chasing after it down below the goal line. Left there on the right-hand side. Try to get it up to LaPrade. Warriors keep it in at the blue line. All the way down the near side now up to Webb. Webb across the blue line on the center ice to Chris. Chris dumps it down into the Waterloo's defensive side of the ice. Warriors with it on the far side. Bring it down on the Capitals defensive side. Staying with it is Baxter with some help from Paulus in there and Davison. Here comes the Capitals back the other way. Webb across the blue line all the way down. Top of the circle. Baxter with it. Couldn't hang on to it. And here comes the Warriors back 2-on-2 coming back the other way. Trying to get it around Myers there. Just happy to dump it down into the Capitals in the rink. On the far side to play it is Davison. Davison up to Myers. Myers outlet pass not there. And the puck comes free all the way out to center ice. Clark Kruger with it now at center ice. Weaves in and out of traffic. Decides to dump it all the way down in behind the goaltender for the Warriors. On the near side to play it is Porp. Porp trying to centering pass out to Hubbard. Couldn't do it. Puck comes free. Back out to center ice as Stiles dumps it down into the Warriors in the ring. Capitals bring it back in. Bouncing puck. Kruger with it in behind the net. Back out to Hubbard. On the near side to play it is Kruger. Back out to Stiles. Stiles takes the shot. Ooh, just tipped in front.
Off the cross, not at the crossbar, off the post, top of the post.
Capitals with it now. Shot never made it, got blocked, and the Warriors able to chip it up out of the zone, trying to get it around Knopfler. Knopfler with it. Ooh, that's close to too many men on the ice.
Should have been. I don't think that guy was completely
shot on net. Save Bernie. That was really close. Waterloo might have got away with one there on the too many men on the ice. Capitals have it now up against the near boards. It's going to be a penalty on the
Capitals?
Yeah, I think going to be a penalty on the Capitals. Interference call for sure, and it's going to be on number 27, Brody Stiles, into the sin bin for the Capitals. And the Capitals will be on the Des Moines Printing penalty kill. Make sure you give Tyler Scott a call at Des Moines Printing for all your printing needs.
So what do you think the chances are of this puck going to the left side?
Yeah, very. I would say very close to 100%. Chris Davison, Starr, and Young out there for the Capitals.
Well, that's one way to prevent it.
Warriors pick it up in behind their own goaltender. 1:42 left on the power play for the Warriors. Sinnott brings it down into the Capitals in the rink on the left side of the ice, where they are most comfortable with. Fires, ooh, shot just goes wide of Bernie. We'll see if it comes back on the left side here now. Right out in front, and Tanner Chris gets a piece of that and sends it all the way down into the Warriors in the rink. 10-13 left in the first. 1:16 left in the power play for the Warriors. The Warriors bring it down the right side of the ice.
Gotta watch it. They're gonna try to feed it to 23.
Yes, they are. Gets it back to Sennett. Sennett up to 7. Fires it, shot on net, saved by Bernie.
Got to be skating to get in front of those passing lanes.
Short-handed try coming back the other way. Ryan Webb gets past the defenders all the way in. Shot on net, saved by Rasny. 9:45 left in the first period. Nice hard work by Webb. Bring that in, get around the defenders. And sorry, folks, puck's left of playing surface. 9:42 left in the first. 45 seconds left in the penalty to Stiles. Capitals win the face-off to draw it off into the corner. Capitals keep it into the blue line. Knopfler with it. Fires it on net. Saved by Rasny. Face-off to the 6th side of Rasny. Warriors win the face-off. Draw it on the half boards. In on the near side. Waterloo Warriors with it now on the half boards on the near side. 17 seconds left on the Stiles penalty. Capitals able to catch up to it in the far corner. Knopfler with it, killing off some more of this power play for the Warriors. Capitals clear it all the way down, get a shot on net, saved by Rasny, and that's going to do it for the Capitals Des Moines printing penalty kill as Stiles comes out of the penalty box, heads right to the bench, and his replacement on the ice will be Hubbard. Back out, Kruger with it now. Kruger one-on-one coming back the other way. Just can't quite hang on to it. Spins and tries to get it back to Hubbard. Just out of reach of Hubbard. The Capitals have to retreat back out to center ice. Kruger dumps it down into the Waterloo Warriors into the rink. And that comes off the player bench of the Waterloo Warriors. 8:20 left in the first period, knotted up at 0.
Waterloo trying to break out now and trying to send somebody ahead to get behind our defenseman. Got to be careful of that. Something we didn't see out of them last night.
Yeah.
Maybe a little strategy change, trying to get a man breaking out early.
Capitals win the faceoff. Dump it down into the Warriors in the rink. Chasing after it is Laprade. Laprade on the half boards on the right side. Starr in to help out. And that's going to be another icing call on the Warriors. Face off to the glove side of Rasny. Capitals win the face-off, draw it to Starr, send over to the far side. Puck comes free all the way out to center ice. Stiles loses his edge, and Waterloo Warriors come in. Shot.
Oh, just got a piece of that.
Yes, he did. Excuse me. Shot save again, Bernie. Sent over to the far side to Laprade and chips off the high glass. Back to play it with Laprade. Laprade up to Tanner Chris. Chris gets it to Starr just out of reach. Tipped by the Warriors. No icing. 7:25 left in the first period. Oh, that's going to go out of play. 7:18 left in the first. Got tipped by, I think Paulus might have tipped it.
Yeah, Paulus tipped it, went clear out of bounds, so it's going to be outside the zone.
Baxter, Paulus, Webb out there for the Capitals. Stiles and Knopfler. Webb with it now, and gonna get a hand pass. Face off again.
I don't. Referee called that. Interesting.
Warriors win the face-off. They draw it right in front of the penalty box here. Wiersma had a tough time hanging on to it. Gets it over to Baxter, though. Baxter back to Young. Young over to Wiersma. Wiersma up to Webb. Webb brings it all the way down. Shot just went wide of Rasney.
That was past Rasney. He didn't have any idea where that was going. Just went wide.
Capitals have it now. Back to Young. Young fires it on net. Saved by Rasney. 6:42 left in the first. Face off to the stick side.
Mr. Rasney has some pretty good rebound
Oh,
control.
you know what?
He's not letting up.
He's not in net today.
Oh, okay.
I just saw that.
Number
Sorry,
30.
guys. I thought I looked down earlier. Mark Cheese?
So far, he has pretty good rebound control.
Yeah.
Not letting a whole lot.
Boy, he plays a lot like the other goaltender does. Gosh, I thought I looked down earlier. So two different goalies from last night. Bernie's in net for the Capitals, and Mark Cheese is in net for the Warriors. People were probably screaming at me that was listening from Waterloo that we kept saying the wrong goalie. Anyone have audio? Are we not having audio today? Somebody says we don't have audio. Yep, we should have audio. Let's see if we got audio. Yeah, we got audio. I can hear it on the one. Shot on net, saved by Bernie.
Be careful of that. That's what I think that's some of their game plan is trying to get in behind our defense, and something we didn't allow last night.
Capitals with it now, back up to Porup. Porup to Kruger. Kruger looking on the near side. Couldn't hang on to it. Sent over to the far side. Styles can't catch up to it, and that's going to be icing on the Warriors. Don Young, you should have audio. If you don't have audio, it might be your device. I know our YouTube feed has audio for sure because I could hear it on our other tablet. Face off to the stick side of Mark Cheese. Back out to the blue line, kept in by Knopfler, bouncing puck loose.
Bouncing everywhere.
Yeah, it is. Back over to play to Star. Star to Christ. Capitals putting the pressure on him, kept in by Christ. It now bounces out of the zone, and here comes the Warriors. They dump it down into the Capitals in the rink. Just goes wide of Bernie's, played by Star. 4:30 remaining in the first period.
Similar feel to last night.
Yeah.
Just,
I think it was scoreless after last night.
Yeah. Both teams kind of being a little cautious. It looks like Waterloo may be taking a few more chances with the early breakout.
Capitals win the faceoff. Paulus throws it towards the net, just went wide. Back out to center ice it comes. Here comes the Warriors down into the Capitals into the rink. Bouncing puck loose, backhanded shot blocked. Back out to the point. Lamb has it, fires it, shot goes wide.
Just not a smart play there by Paulus. You have 2-on-1 situation and don't turn your head to see where you're going with that. Just wax it and cause the icing.
Lisa and Eisenhart jumping in on. Lisa, why aren't you up here at the chili feed?
Yeah, Lisa
Joe?
Eisenhart / Martin knows where what this is all about.
Yeah, she
Come up
does.
and get some chili.
Capitals bring it all the way up through center ice, picked off by Waterloo. I got to go with something a little bit less spicy this next trip up, Rob.
Yeah, it's start out with the spicy stuff.
Shot on net, saved by Bernie, and that's going to be offside. It was a good spice.
Smoked.
Yep.
Smoked meat. It's good.
I will not venture into John Young's chili.
It's a chili hot dog thing with little hot dogs in it, but it's a spicy one.
Did you have it already?
No, it's.
You had it last year.
Yeah, it's not for the faint of heart.
Puck goes all the way down. The Warriors in the rink chasing after it is Hubbard, and the Warriors come up with it. Capitals have it now up to Wiersma. Wiersma to Kruger. Kruger all the way into the Warriors in the rink. Fires a shot on net, saved by Mark Cheese.
Nobody there for the rebound.
Sent over to the far side. The Capitals with it to Kruger.
That was the first juicy rebound he's given up.
Yep. And that's going to be icing on the Warriors. 3 minutes remaining in the first period. Face off to the stick side of Mark Cheese. Kruger with the face off out there with Porup and Hubbard. Capitals win the face off, but Warriors pick it up on the half boards. 2-on-1 coming back the other way. Warriors kind of get it stuck in their skate. Shot save. Nice shot save by Bernie. And opportunity for the Warriors. Now here comes the Caps back. 2-on-1 coming back the other way. Send it over to Hubbard. Shot. Goal! Tic-tac-toe! And Hubbard makes this a 1-0 hockey game, and a nice feed from Kruger. And that all started down at the other end of the ice as the Warriors put some shots on Bernie, and they all collapsed deep in the offensive zone for themselves and left our two leading scorers all alone to come down the ice. Well, that's what happens.
Well, that pass to Hubbard made the goalie slide all the way over and got just a little too far off his point and left the weak side top shelf wide open, and that's where he went with it.
Capitals up 1-0. Shot on net, saved by Bernie, and it's going to go off to protect them netting. Gabe Myers is going to pick up the assist along with Clark Kruger, and Hubbard's going to get credited with the goal.
So many times that happens, Tony, where there's a scoring chance on the other end, and if you're able to break that out in quick succession, you may have an odd man rush, and that's exactly what Capitals did there.
Sent over to the far side. The Warriors have it. Off in that far corner. They walk it right out in front and try to get it to the guy on the left.
Nobody was on the back door there for the Capitals.
Here comes the Caps down into the Warriors in the rink. Chasing after it is LaPrade. Sent over to the near side. Gabe Myers kept it in at the blue line. Tipped. Oh!
They almost tipped it in themselves.
Yes, they did. Capitals with it. Backhanded shot. Mark Cheese with the save. 1:56 left in the first period.
LaPrade kind of a finesse move there. Act like he was going to go back out top with it, and then the backhanded, and goaltender was aware, though. Good heads up by their goaltender, because that was headed for the back of the net if he wasn't there.
Face off to the stick side of Mark Cheese. Capitals lose the face-off, and the Warriors bring it up through center ice on the left side. Backhanded shot down into the Capitals in the rink, played by Knopfler. Knopfler has it on the half boards, far side. Pauls dumps it up out of the zone. Stiles dumps it down in deep, played by Mark Cheese, left there for number 11 for the Stars, or the Warriors. Back out on the near side. Baxter gets a piece of it. Intended pass for Webb, but he had to hold up as they got caught in the referee's skate. Stiles with it. Oh, he's going to ricochet it off the high protective netting. Now 1:01 left in the first period. Capitals up by 1 as they get a whistle.
center ice face-off.
Arvin Olsen watching. Back out on the far side, played by Young, up to Hubbard, kept in at the blue line by the Warriors. Sent over to the far side. Will Young plays it. Back out to the near side. Port brings it all the way down into the Warriors into the ring. Picked off, and here it's one-on-one coming back the other way. Warriors with it with their leading scorer. And nice defensive job by Wiersma. Well, wow. Wiersma with a nice job. Kruger on the right-hand side. Got his buddy Hubbard cutting towards the net. Wraparound shot. Goal! Clark Kruger buries it with 21.4 seconds remaining in the period. And the Capitals make this a 2-0 hockey game.
You know, and that all started with a great defensive play on the other end that their leading goal scorer with a chance, and just a great play by Wiersma to have him turn that over, and then it goes the other way, and Clark Kruger with the wraparound.
Warriors win the faceoff. They draw it down into the Capitals in the ring. Puck comes free back out to center ice, and the Warriors dump it back down. On the far side to play it is Davison. Davison up to Myers. Back over to Davison, 8 seconds remaining. On the near side, Myers with it. And that's going to do it. After one period of play, the Capitals late in the first period make it a 2-0 hockey game.
And
let's see shots on net here real quick. Capitals out shooting the Warriors 13-9 after one period of play.
Yeah, I think good first period by the Capitals there. You know, not only coming out with the same vigor they had last night, but now getting some points up on the board. We can expect Waterloo to come out in the second period with a little piss and vinegar in their blood, though. So.
All right, we'll see what we can do in the second. Be back in 15 minutes. Thanks for listening to One Caps Hockey. All right, back with the Des Moines Capitals hockey live from Buccaneer Arena on my favorite event of the year as we have our annual chili feed going on. And I told Rob I am officially done. I can't have any more. My stomach's about ready to explode. So.
I know.
But anyway, thanks for everybody that participated in that. And Capitals up 2-0 after one period of play. And
we got everybody showing up. A lot of people that from Capital alumni to hell, I even saw some Oakley players come in.
Yep, and the Waterloo team's up there eating and so forth. And thank you for putting on our chat. The team from Rooting on the Warriors from Arlington, Texas. And sorry, I had the scoreboard wrong on our feed there. So got that corrected. Appreciate you letting me know. Long weekend for Rob and I and the rest of the Capitals crews here as we've been going strong since about noon on Friday afternoon as we had a matinee game on Friday because of the weather, and it just seems like we haven't left this place for 3 days.
I just keep thinking of Arlington, Texas now, what the weather's like down there. I'm sure it's warm.
Yeah, jump on our chat there and let us know what your weather's like down in Arlington, Texas. Shot on net, saved by Bernie. Yeah, we love to hear where everybody's at and listening and what the weather's doing there. So.
Jealous and envious of Arlington, Texas.
Yes.
Probably, so.
16:44 on the second period. Warriors wearing their red jerseys going to your right, and the Capitals come in wearing their white jerseys going to your left.
Just at the feet of Hubbard there, could corral that centering pass.
Warriors bring it down into the Capitals in the ring. Shot on net, saved by Bernie. Nice shot by the Warriors.
And the message you always want to say, kind of equated to what I'm coaching is, if you're shutting down an opponent in the second period or the third period, whatever it is, you play like it's 0-0.
Yes.
Don't play like you have the 2-goal lead because that's where you get in trouble.
And Sue Doolan, who are you rooting on for the Warriors? Who do you know on the Warriors team? Because I don't see Doolan on the roster here. So let us know that in the weather. Back out to center ice it comes. The Warriors bring it down into the Capitals' end. Shot goal. Wow, what a nice shot by number 7 for the Warriors. Cole Ladusik, number 7. 16:01 left in the second. The Warriors make it a 2-1 hockey game.
Kind of just what we talked about. A lot of guys, a lot of guys for the Capitals just kind of gliding back and allowing him to enter the zone and just fire off a shot. Granted, it's from 30 feet out, but.
Face off center ice. One back to Davison. Davison to Myers. And here comes the Warriors back the other way. Same thing. And nice job by Myers.
Just being sloppy now with the puck and got to regain some focus here.
On the far side, Davison with it. Tied up in the corner and comes loose up to Webb. Webb has it up through center ice. And Waterloo picking up the physical play in. They walk all the way around the shot. Goal. Just like that. Walked right around us. And the Warriors making it a 2-2 hockey game. Well, this is what we were afraid of, Rob. Starting the second period.
Yeah.
Come out flat-footed.
It's just totally flat right now, Tony.
15:14 left in the second. Capitals win the faceoff, draw back to Knopfler. Knopfler shot on net, saved by.
And you can't allow those two guys to take over this game. They've done a good job the last two nights of controlling those two guys, number 7, number 23 for Waterloo. You just can't let them to single-handedly beat you.
Back on the Knopfler fires it, goes off the shin pads, back into the Capitals' defensive side of the ice. Up to center ice, played by Kruger. Kruger across the blue line, down into the Warriors into the rink. Tries to wrap it around, shot saved by number 30, Mark Cheese. Here comes the Warriors back out to center ice. Capitals have it down in behind their own goaltender, left on the far side. Played by Kruger. Kruger keeps it alive, trying centering pass over to Webb, broken up. On the near side, Laprade fires it towards the net, and that, number 11 blocked that shot from a bad place. We've seen that a lot this year. Right in the midsection, put it that way. That's going to be icing on the Capitals. 13:41 left in the period. Face off to the glove side of Bernie. Capitals win the face-off, draw it up to Young. Puck comes free all the way out to center ice, down into the Warriors in the rink. That's going to be icing again. Nope, they waved it off. Warriors bring it out to center ice. Metcalf with it. He fires it down into the Capitals in the rink. Over to play it as Wiersma. Back out in front, bouncing puck, loose. 3:12 remaining in the third period. The Capitals not very much offense here in the second period. Warriors bring it all the way down. Shot on net, saved by Bernie. 12:59 left in the second period, 2-2 hockey game. Well, we kind of talked about that, Rob, coming out here flat-footed in the second. The Warriors definitely are not. We knew they'd come out strong this period. Capitals win the faceoff on the far side. Bouncing puck loose. Into the corner it goes. Gabe Myers in chasing after it. Back to play it as Baxter. Back out on the top side. Warriors fire it towards the net. Tipped in front. Went over to the far side. 2-2 hockey game. 12:36 left in the second period. Paul's with it now. Long pass over to back out there. It's a shot on net. Save. Nice opportunity for the Capitals as Baxter fires it down from a pass from Laprade that came from Paulus. 12:25 left in the second period.
Need to get back in the swing of this and just keep skating, keep working hard like they did that first period. Can't feel sorry for yourself at this point. Just keep working hard.
Warriors bring it up through center ice on the far side, down to the Capitals' defensive side of the ice. Shot on net, saved by Bernie. And here comes the Capitals back 4-on-1 or 4-on-2 coming back the other way. Knopfler fires it and goes right in the shin pads of the Warriors player. Warriors down on the near side, half boards. Breaks it out to center ice. Knopfler with it again up to Porup. Can't hang on to it. The puck comes free. Back out to center ice. Down into the Capitals in the rink. Frost has it. Fires it. Shot. Goes off the high glass. Warriors just walking it around.
Can't have three guys on the puck.
I just thought that myself. Back to play is Kruger. Kruger with it now.
I get it. He's a star player, but you cannot.
Back out to the near side. Kruger with it. Brings it down, and the Warriors in the rink. Drop pass back to himself and couldn't do it. And now here comes the Warriors back the other direction on the line change from the Capitals. Capitals able to get back. Shot on net, saved by Bernie. Tough time for Bernie. He wasn't quite sure where that went. The rebound went off by the Zamboni door, and here comes the Capitals back the other way. Dang, our passes are just not there.
Now we're trying to hold on to the puck. And
yeah, you're not going to. Capitals win it now on the far side. Shot on net, saved by Mark Cheese. And that goes up out of play. Going to get a whistle. 10:47 left in the second. Warriors win the faceoff. They draw it down into the Capitals into the rink. On the far side, Wiersma with it. Wiersma to play it to try to get it to Tanner Christ. Back on the near side to play it is LaPrade. Capitals able to get out. Warriors have to tag up. Back out on the near side to LaPrade. LaPrade sends it to the far side. Wiersma picks it up just below the red line, fires it down into the Warriors in the rink. Capitals are changing up. And here comes the Warriors back the other way, down into the Capitals in the rink. Shot just goes wide to Bernie. 10 minutes remain in the second. Warriors with it at center ice. Back and forth it goes in between the blue lines. Pauls picks it up at the center ice, down into the Capital Warriors in the rink. Shot on net, saved by Marchese. Played by Webb.
Gotta have better communication. Both guys below the goal line going after that pass.
Back to play it is Baxter. Baxter tries to send it in deep. Intercepted by the Warriors, and the Warriors bring it up through center ice. Capitals have it now. Paulus on the right side over to Webb. Webb brings it right down center ice. Right out in front. Paul's with his stick down, ready to go, and just got deflected at the last second. And that line's going to dump it in deep, get changed up, and here comes out the Capitals' top line. Warriors dump it down into the Capitals.
He's offside.
Chasing after it is Myers. Myers up to Hubbard. The Warrior Smith gets a hold of it. Capitals have it now. Could hang on to it. The Warriors send it back down on the Capitals' defensive side of the ice. Capitals with it now on the near side. Hubbard fires it on net. And Marchese with the save. 8:29 remaining in the period. Face-off will be to the stick side of Marchese.
Now we need to create some energy here because we're kind of slowing our feet down here and digging deep here, finding some extra energy.
Right out in front, shot on net by Porup with the nice save, Marchese. Face off to the glove side of Marchese. Capitals can't win the face off, and Waterloo chips it off the high glass. 2-1 coming back the other way, and couldn't get a pass off. Nice defense by Knopfler. Capitals with it on the far side, dumps it down in deep, down into the Warriors in the rink. Warriors pick it up on the left side, send it to the far side right. Up to Frost. Frost with it now. Fires it. Shot saved by Bernie, and his stick comes out. Shot save again. Shot save again. Shot save again. And Bernie's finally able to hang on to it.
That should be a cross check. 21 came with a flying cross check to the head.
And Knopfler's headed to the penalty box.
Are you? Come on. You know, you got to take
and
both.
21's going to come too.
Yeah, I was going to say. I didn't see the one by.
Both cross-checking calls. Knopfler's going to get a cross-check, and Frost with a cross-check. Skate 5-on-5 hockey.
Both guys with cross checks.
Some more Waterloo Warriors fans watching from Princeton, Indiana. Cold but no snow.
We got both.
And they say they wish they were here for the chili feed. Capitals with it now. We couldn't hang on to it, and here comes the Warriors back the other way. Off the half boards. Caught in the skates of LaPrade. Back to play it is Chris for the Capitals. Sent over to the far side. Warriors catch up to it and send it on the sideboards by the Capitals bench. Jack Starr digging right through it. Back out to the point to Young. Young with it, fires it right out towards the net and blocked by his own player, LaPrade. Here comes the Warriors back the other way. 3-on-2, 4-on-2 now. Back on the far side to play it. Young, or Webb. Now over to Young. Penalty coming on the Warriors. On a cross-checking call, number 5, Buckley's going to get 2 minutes for cross-checking or interference. Going to get an interference call, and the Capitals be on the Pickett Finch Creamery power play. Look for all your Pickett Finch Creamery products in all your local grocery stores here in the Polk County and surrounding counties.
Tony brought me some chocolate milk yesterday. That was really good from them.
Capitals bring it all the way down. Kruger with it. Did you get it all drank? Probably didn't take you long.
No, not at all. it was really good. For about the 30 seconds it took for me to drink.
Yes, a small little bottle. Well, I appreciate Pickett Finch Creamery giving us 40 bottles to pass out last night. And here comes the Warriors back the other way. Shorthanded try, shot goal. And shorthanded goal by the Waterloo Warriors, and they make it a 3-2 hockey game. Well, Sue Dunland listening from Texas. 85 here, most every day.
85.
Their son's the coach.
If you take the 8 and minus the 5, that's what it is here. 3 degrees.
He played for Waterloo 1988 to 1992, so I'm glad he's given back. We'll get... not sure if our camera guy can get a good shot on the coaches over there, but I'll see if we can get your son on the close-up here when we get a chance. Power play continues for the Capitals. 1 minute remaining in the power play. Paul's down into the corner, chasing after it. Left there for Porup. Trying to walk it in behind the net, sent up to the top side to Stiles. Stiles over to the far side to Young. Puck comes free, dumps it down, tried to dump it down in the Capitals in the rink. Capitals pick it up. Stiles comes back down the left side of the rink. Tried to skate right out in front, shot on net, save, loose. And it's going to be a penalty.
Oh, I don't know. I think he's checked right into the goalie.
It's going to be a penalty on, I'm assuming, the Capitals, and the goaltender, Mark Cheese, is down. Slow to get up. 4:37 left in the second period. He's still down. And Stiles into the sin bin.
That's a tough call.
Going to get an interference call on Stiles. 4:37 left in the second period.
Yeah, he's kind of trying to avoid contact, cutting across, and the goalie is coming out at the same time. So
looks like the goaltender's all right. Our trainer came right out and talked to him up.
He's trying to skate it off a
He's
little
going to
bit.
try to, maybe he's not all right. Our trainer's going to walk off with him. It looks like they're going to have a goalie change here as number 50 for the Waterloo Warriors is going to come in net. Rastney, that's the goaltender we saw last night. Maybe a little precaution here as a head injury maybe. I know our trainers take it very seriously, the head injuries, which everybody should. Probably going to get him checked out. I bet he's back into the game before we know it. And the referees.
They're going to give a misconduct penalty too?
I don't know.
That's,
I don't know how you can, though. I mean,
just because a player goes
crashing
off doesn't mean it's a misconduct.
Yeah.
It wasn't malicious.
No. Well, we're going to continue on just with a 2-minute minor. Face off up out of the zone. New goaltender in for the Warriors, number 50. Rasney.
So we're going 4-on-4 here for the next 17 seconds.
Capitals win the face-off, draw it back to Knopfler. Knopfler with it on the far side, played by Hubbard. Back out to Frost. Frost with it for the Warriors. 4-on-4 hockey here for 7 more seconds. Back across the blue line, down and deep. The Warriors with it. Fires a shot on net, saved by Bernie. And now that's going to create the Des Moines printing penalty kill as Waterloo Warriors are back to full strength. 5-on-4 hockey for another minute 42, unless something else happens. Capitals with the face-off to the stick side of Bernie. Kruger with the face-off. Warriors win the face-off. They draw it in behind the Capitals goaltender. Trying to walk it out front. Warriors 5-on-4 power play here. And they like that left side of the ice. Shot towards the net. Shots off the back of the net. Shot save. Shot save again. Loose. Shot save. Bernie. Nice. About 3 shots there by the Warriors right in front of the Capitals goaltender. Bernie's able to fight it off. Redirected in front, and Bernie's able to come out and cover that up. As Bernie makes about 3 great saves right in a row. 3:43 left in the second period. Capitals down by 1. The Warriors come out with 3 unanswered goals here in the second period. 1:06 left on the penalty kill. Warriors with it on the half boards. Played by Wiersma. Wiersma over to Davison for the Capitals. Number 7 for the Warriors keeps it in at the blue line. Heiser with it now for the Warriors. Shot deflected, went wide. 40 seconds left on the penalty for the Capitals. Heiser with it now for the Warriors, down in deep to his. We're going to walk it in. Nope, he had some room there. Back out to the top side. Now Heiser with it again. Fires it. Shots saved by Bernie. Play continues on as it trickled in behind the net. Capitals try to clear it out, and they do as the defenseman was pinching down.
Yeah.
Let's see, goalie-wise, as it plays down there. I don't see the Waterloo other goalie, the one that went off. So I don't know if our trainer's still dealing with the goalie or not. But back to 5-on-5 hockey. Puck goes all the way down, and the Warriors in the rink. That's going to be icing on the Warriors. Sorry.
Well, just as well as the Capitals played in that first period, You got to hand it to Waterloo. Came out here with a full head of steam here in this second period. Pretty much have owned this second period.
Capitals with it in behind their own goaltender. Centering pass out front. Backhanded shot saved by Bernie. 2:11 left in the second period. Yeah, the Waterloo Warriors have came out on fire this period. Closing in on the shot. We're out shooting the Warriors pretty hands-free in the first period. Now it's 20 shots in favor of the Capitals, 18 for the Warriors. So they are creeping back with... On the far side, overplay to Stiles. Stiles back up to Webb. Jim Dressen says our feed is... Oh, try to give and go there. Kruger to Hubbard. If you guys having problems on Facebook watching the feed, jump over to our YouTube feed. It's a lot better and clearer feed anyway than Facebook. Warriors with it across the blue line down into the Capitals in the rink. Shot goes wide of Bernie with 1:36 left in the second period. All the way up through center ice. Bouncing puck loose. The Warriors bring it down into the Capitals in the rink. Frost with it. Puck comes free all the way out to center ice. Played by Porp. Porp.
Just having a hard time handling pucks right now.
And we're going to get a penalty on the Waterloo Warriors. Going to get an interference call as the Waterloo Warriors on the bench, as the Capitals are trying to skate by, held on to one of our players' sticks and would not let go. And they are going to get called for the interference call. They are going to argue the call there, but I mean, it was clear as day that there's about 3 players hanging on to our player that was on the ice, onto his stick.
Not like they're going to admit to it.
Yeah, they're never going to admit to it. Neither team would. Our team or their team. They're just not going to admit to a penalty like that. So I think it's going to be a bench minor. So Foss comes in to serve the penalty for the Warriors.
Well, you see something new every day.
Yes, we do. Shot on net, saved by Bernie. Waterloo Smith comes down, puts a nice shot on net. 1 minute remaining in the period. Puck comes free, back out to center ice. Kruger with it. And Warriors clear it back out. On net, saved by Bernie. 47 seconds left in the period. 1:40 left on the power play for the Capitals. Capitals with it now. Kruger, centering pass. Oh, just out of reach of Webb. Back to play at top of the circle. Fires it, shot on net. Rasney with the save. On the far side, Knopfler with it. Knopfler back out to Kruger. Kruger to Knopfler. Knopfler couldn't get the shot off. And one-on-one coming back the other way. Shot on net, saved by Bernie. Loose puck right in front of Bernie. And the Warriors pick it up. Just going to hang on to it. The Capitals start the third period with a 54-second power play. Down by 1, 3-2 hockey game as the Warriors come back with 3 goals here in the second period. Be back with third period action in about 15 minutes. Thanks for listening to Capitals Hockey. All right, welcome back to Des Moines Capitals hockey. Third period and final period. Well, it might not be final period. We might go to overtime. Been a long weekend for all of us as we started our first set of games at 2 o'clock on Friday. So I don't know about the rest of you, but
well, like we always said, Tony, it starts with one shift, and then you build on it and build on it and put some good shifts back to back. Get some pressure here on them.
And right off the bat, Capitals go down. Almost got a shot on net. And thanks for letting me know how to pronounce the goalie's name. I appreciate it. Capitals have it on the near side. Back up to Kruger. Kruger on the right side brings it down into the Warriors into the ring. And going to try to wrap it around. Centering pass out front. Kruger with it. Sent to Webb. Shot on net. Rasty with the save. Or Race-T with the save. Got 16:22 left in third period. 15 seconds left on the power play. Here comes Caps back the other way. Up to Webb. Webb leaves it there for Baxter. And Baxter all the way in. Shot just goes wide of Race-T. And back to 5-on-5 hockey as Foss comes out of the penalty box for the Warriors. Shot on net, save again, Race-T. Back to the top side, Wiersma to Webb. And the Warrior is able to bring it out down into the Capitals into the rink. That's going to be icing on the Capitals. 15:35 left in the third period. Well, Rob, I did not go up to the lounge for that intermission. I had to stay free of it.
You know, there's probably less than half, probably a third of the crock pots that still have anything in them. So I don't know if the varsity players are going to get a chance to eat anything. The dessert table's wiped out.
It's usually the first thing to go. Yeah. On the far side of the plate, Capitals have it on the half boards, try to chip it out. Delayed offsides on the Warriors. They touch up. Capitals retrieve it back. The puck comes free up to center ice. Tanner Chris, long reach, trying to reach for it. Gets it on net. And Race-T with the save.
Well, it just goes to show you the attendance we have here today, not only with Capital fans, but with the Waterloo fans in attendance today, too. So
yeah, a lot of Waterloo fans up there enjoying the chili feed. And nice to talk to a few of those.
Kind of what you expect out of a pretty good marquee matchup between two good teams in the Midwest Hockey League.
Yep. And I'm glad they were able to make it down yesterday safely. Sent over to the far side. Stiles plays it on the half boards. On the near side to Wiersma. A lot better play last night than on a Thursday night, how we were looking to scheduling it later in February.
Well, I think the Capitals
save.
Capitals just need to get back to some simple hockey here. Try to make some, passes that they'd be great if you can execute them, but dangerous if you don't. Gain the red line and dump it in and get on your forecheck.
Face-off to the stick side of Bernie. Capitals win the face-off. Back to Myers. Myers sends it to the far side to Hubbard. The puck comes free. Back out to center ice. Played by Kruger. Kruger tried to sidestep him, couldn't do it. And here, back and forth. And then the offsides whistle is blown for the Waterloo Warriors coming in offside. It twittered went back and forth on that blue line, and neither team could really get possession of it in between the blue line and the red line there. On the far side, played by Burnell. Burnell off the high glass up to Bragg. Shot on net, saved by Bernie. Nice shot by number 16 for the Warriors. Heiser. 13-16 left in the third period. Played by Davison for the Capitals on the near side up to Burnell. Burnell crossed that blue line down on the right side of the ice. Tried to sidestep him. Down in deep it goes. Sent over to the far side. Capitals with it in behind their own goaltender. Back up to Knopfler. Knopfler to Burnell. And the Capitals able to chip it up out of the zone. Back and forth it goes. Warriors break it in. Shot on net. Saved by Bernie. Nice save by the Capitals goaltender. Back out to the blue line. Warriors able to keep it down in deep. They tried to walk it right out front and broken up by Bragg. And here comes the Capitals back the other direction up through center ice. The Capitals making a line change, and the Warriors able to pick it off and down into the Capitals in the rink. Number 23 for the Warriors loses his edge. Here comes the Caps back the other way. Kruger with it now on the near side. Series pass out front. Over to play it is Young.
I'm going to tell you, Tony, just preliminary in this third period, the Capitals look tired.
Well,
the passing's off and skady. I mean, they just look like a tired
yeah,
guys right now.
It looks like they've played three games in 3 days, and some of our players, it's their sixth game in 3 days. So
right.
But only down by one. Hopefully we can get something going here. And
just need someone to create a little bit of energy, and just somehow that gives some of your legs back. But
yeah, shot on net, saved by the Waterloo goaltender, Race T.
you start reaching for pucks, those passes aren't quite as crisp.
Warriors win the faceoff. They draw it down below the goal line. Over to play it as Webb. Right out in front. And the Warriors pick it off. They send it up through center ice. Back to play it is Davison for the Capitals. Myers has it on the left side. Sent over to the far side. Up to Webb. Webb on the right side of the ice comes up through the neutral zone. 1-on-4 coming back the other way. Webb stays with it though. Searing pass out front, gets it on net, and Race T with the save. .10:49 left of the third period, 3-2 hockey game. Over to the far side to play it is Knopfler. Knopfler on the near side, back to Stiles. Stiles long pass up to Tanner Christ. And the Capitals able to dump it down into the Warriors in the rink. Warriors pick it up in behind their own goaltender, up to Heiser on the left side, and that's going to be icing on the Warriors. 10:24 left of the third period.
And Waterloo kind of in a defensive posture here, not taking too many chances, just getting into the offensive zone when they can, but really limiting the Capitals to get anything set up in the offensive zone.
Warriors winning the face-off. They draw it up through center ice on the far side. Warriors bring it down the right side of the ice. Shot over the head of Capitals goaltender Bernie, and Capitals break it free up on the near boards. Up to Tanner Christ to Burnell. Burnell back to LaPrade. Bouncing puck, delayed off sides. Puck comes all the way out to center ice, down into the Capitals end of the rink. Played by Knopfler. Knopfler at the red line. Back up through center ice. Puck's down on the Capitals' offensive side of the ice, played by Porp. Porp centering pass out front. Hubbard puts a shot towards net. Racey with it.
Kind of a hard one for him. It was
Yeah.
kind of a knuckleball.
Yeah, it was a knuckleball. Back out to center ice it goes. A foot race here between Wiersma and number 9 for the Warriors. Shot on net, saved by Bernie. That was number 9, Smith, for the Warriors. Shot on net, went wide. Kruger comes in at an odd angle. Delayed offsides on the Capitals. Just under 9 minutes remaining in the third period. Kruger brings it all the way in. Bouncing puck on the back of the net as Race-T just watches it go sail by him on the back of the net. Capitals have it now down below the goal line. Played by Hubbard. Hubbard out to Wiersma. Fires it on net. Race-T with the save. Nice shot by Wiersma. And the Warriors come in one-on-one. Shot saved by Bernie. What a nice save by Bernie as number 23 for the Warriors gets in behind our defenseman and tries to get one past Bernie, and he gets a pad out there. Nice save by Bernie. Warriors bring it back down to the Capitals in the ring. Tries to sidestep through Young and Wiersma, the defenseman. Shot on net, save. Number 7 for the Warriors. Shots right on net. Nice save by Bernie. Rob, you called it beginning of the day. I think you are right. We're going to get home just in time to watch the Chiefs game as there's about 20 minutes left of pregame here.
Yeah.
Well, you called it just straight. Definitely got to be warmer in our living room, isn't it, Rob?
Yeah. Again, it's getting cold here in this third period.
Yes, Capitals with it now up to shot towards net. Race-T makes a save off his shoulder, goes up to the high glass. 7:41 left in the third period. Shot on net, save. Shot just went wide that time. Nice save by Race-T from the point. Capitals not able to hang on to it. Here comes the Warriors back 3-on-2 the other way. Lamb with it. Fires it on net. Saved by Bernie. 7:20 left in the third. Shout out to Jeff Garcia. Jumped on and watching. Face off to the glove side of Bernie. Puck goes all the way out to center ice. And oh, there you go. Must have hit somebody on the bench. The way he was pointing, I thought he was counting players. I started counting players. I'm like, there's 5 and 5. I thought he was going to call too many men on the ice the way he was pointing to the bench. Capitals win the face-off. They draw back to the blue line. Styles has it. Styles up to Chris. Capitals able to dump it down into the Warriors in the rink on the half boards. Back out to the point. Styles can't hang on to it. The puck comes free all the way out to center ice. Up to Star. Star on the near side. Out to play to Knopfler. Knopfler skates it right down through and off the shin pads of number 11, Sturts. And 2 players on the far side of the ice go sliding into the bench or on the boards. That was number 28, Star. Number 9 for the Warriors, Smith, that went sliding on the far boards. Capitals with it now. Tanner Chris with a shot. Deflected, went wide past Race-T. And the puck comes free all the way out to center ice, down into the Capitals in the rink. Back to play to Young. Young with it. Long pass up to Porp. Porp on the right side. Brings it across the blue line. Fires it. Shot goes wide past the Waterloo goaltender. 5:54 remaining in the third period. Loose puck on the far side. Left there. Shot fired. Went wide.
Quiet as a church mouse in here.
You just read my mind. Penalty coming on the Warriors as they touch it up. Going to get a slashing call on the Waterloo Warriors, number 16. 5:34 left in the third period. The Capitals be on the Little Debbie Snack Cake power play. Heiser with the penalty.
All right, here's the opportunity. 5:34 left to go in the third period.
Capitals power play unit out there. Baxter, Webb, Hubbard, Knopfler, and Kruger. And I do believe Waterloo with one shorthanded goal already today. Yeah, their last goal was shorthanded goal.
Birch does a nice job.
What's that?
Birch does a nice job announcing.
Fires it.
Birch LeBron's doing the announcing.
Oh, down there. Okay, yeah. I thought you were listening to something else. Yeah, okay. You can understand him. Yeah, we're talking about our Capitals announcer tonight. Capitals over to play it. Webb fires it just wide behind the net. Over to the far side, back out to Kruger. Kruger to Knopfler. Down and deep it goes. Sent to Webb, and the Warriors pick it up, try to clear it out, and the Warrior fans do not like it. They thought it came out.
I thought it did.
I thought it did too, but centering pass right out front. Shot saved loose. No goal, and Race-T with a nice save. 4:23 left in the third period. 50 seconds left on the power play for the Capitals.
What was the whistle?
The goalie had it covered up.
It's on a penalty. They're on a penalty. It's not 5-on-5.
Are they trying to get 5 players out there?
Oh, hold on. No. It's the last guy that came on.
Yeah, they got it all. They're arguing it. Trying to make a line change here.
They got the guy off they wanted to get off now. That's...
Face off to the glove side of Race-T. Back out to play to Kruger. Kruger to Webb. And that gets tipped over in the player's box. Going to get a whistle. Face off's coming up out of the zone.
Yeah, it should be in the zone.
They're going to move it. Yeah, that's what I thought. Going to move back into the zone.
It's deflected by a Waterloo player.
Capitals win the face-off. Baxter sends it back to Kruger. Kruger to Webb. Webb to Baxter. Down into the corner it goes. Back to Webb. And Paul is taking a beating in front of the net. Back to the near side. Back to Kruger. Kruger on the far side. Fires it in net. Saved by the defender. And the Warriors able to clear it out all the way down, and the Capitals into the rink. Back to play it is Kruger. Kruger sets up in behind his own goaltender. 3:44 left in the third. 10 seconds left on the power play. Long pass up to Paulus. Paulus leaves it there.
Guy's just not skating.
Nope.
I mean, he dropped the pass and expecting the guy to skate to it.
Capitals with it now. Back to play it is Chris. Chris fires it on net. Saved by Race-T.
Another example there. You skate hard to the net, you might have an opportunity.
Back on the near side, played by the Warriors. Warriors bring it down on the Capitals into the rink. Shot on net, saved by Bernie. Bouncing puck right out in front. Warriors dump it back down on the Capitals in the rink. Back in behind his own goaltender is Wiersma. Wiersma to Young. Young back up to Wiersma. A lot of reaching for the puck. And
yeah, that's skating.
Yeah, this Capitals right now getting outskated by the Warriors. Capitals have it now up through center ice, played by Young. Back to play it at Wiersma. Wiersma back by the blue line on the far side to Tanner Christ. Bouncing puck loose right up against the Capitals bench, and the Warriors able to dump it back in, and they're just happy to play defense right now, the Warriors.
Well, we're helping them out.
Yeah.
We're getting all bunched up, and guys just going after the puck, not playing positional hockey. And
sent over to the far side. Myers keeps it in at the blue line.
And we got 3 guys chasing the puck.
Down in deep it goes over to Kruger. Kruger out to Baxter. Baxter to Wiersma. Fires it off the shin pads of number 23 for the Warriors. He's going to skate right to the bench. That came off inside thigh. Here comes the Capitals back the other way. Baxter with it. Shot on net. Race T with the save. Puck comes loose all the way out to center ice. Played by Hubbard, and the puck comes back down on the Capitals into the rink. And here comes Myers. Myers up the right side of the ice for the Capitals. 1:24 remaining in the period. Myers comes all the way down. Loses the edge. Warriors take over. They bring it up through center ice. Picked off by Stiles. Stiles able to dump it back down into the Warriors into the rink. Lamb picks it up in behind his own goaltender. Kept in on the far side by Paulus. One minute remaining in the period. Going to be a penalty on the Capitals. Got a cluster right in front of the penalty box here. And I think Brody Stiles is going to go in sin bin. I heard it, I did not see it. So number 9, Smith, is generally going back to the bench. Going to be a 2 and a 10 for head contact on Stiles.
Well, that's not good.
On. Jack Starr is going to come over and serve the 2-minute minor.
I don't know why they just don't send Brody off. I mean, it's a 10 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know.
He can't qualify to play anything else.
I've never understood. I asked Nick Myers that, and he says it's just a judgment call with them guys. I don't know why Stiles just doesn't leave the ice now.
Yeah, he's not eligible to play in any overtime.
No. If it came to overtime, it's only 5-minute overtime. He's got a 12-minute penalty.
Right.
And he can't be in the shootout if there was a shootout, so I don't know why he just doesn't go. But he said, the referee told me that.
He doesn't want people to think it's a game misconduct.
Well, he says the players sometimes they like to sit there and watch the game, but I don't think they've ever asked the player if he wants to sit in the penalty box. Yeah. So the Capitals take their timeout, going to draw up something here. Are we on time today? Oh, yeah, we got about 5 minutes left before our allotted ice time's over, so not too bad. Try to keep it on Sundays. We're taking up time for the men's league. In the Des Moines area, they have a huge men's league. And anytime we play on Sunday, we are taking up ice time from them guys. So we'd like to keep it on time and not take up any more ice time. As that men's league plays very late on a Sunday night.
Yeah.
That goes from now until probably midnight tonight when we play on a Sunday.
Well, let's see what we can get in store here.
All right.
Kind of an uphill battle.
51 seconds left. Warriors on the power play. They put a shot on net, saved by Bernie. Baxter with the faceoff draws the back behind Knopfler. Knopfler back to Young. And Young, and that's a good thing right now. The Capitals able to dump it down into the Warriors zone without calling it icing. Shot on net, save Rasty, and the extra attackers out for the Capitals on the near side to play it. Empty net on one side. And that was the opportunity the Capitals were looking for, but nice job by the Warriors goaltender. Back out to play to Knopfler. Knopfler bouncing puck on the far
Need to
side.
get some pucks to the net in a hurry here.
Back out to 16 seconds remaining on the period. Fires on net, shot save, loose, and nothing there. And the netminder for the Warriors hangs on to it. 11.2 seconds remaining. Face off to the stick side. Race T. 9 seconds remaining in the period.
Ooh.
Right out in front, loose, and that's going to do it for this period of hockey. And the Capitals are going to fall short this weekend. And they're going to drop 3 games in a row. We're on an 11-game winning streak, and now down to a 3-game losing streak. Good. And the Warriors pick up a well-deserved win. Congratulations to the Waterloo Warriors. Good luck the rest of the season. And the Capitals will be back in action Thursday night over at the Metro Ice Arena taking on the Des Moines Oakleys. Thanks for listening to Des Moines Capitals Hockey. Rob Paulus, Tony Scott, and Dave DiCarlo signing off.